Hello guys, in this video I would like to talk about how to escape north-south. We're going to exploit a principle that we saw also on my video on how to escape side control. And the principle is to target the neck and the waist to create space. So let's make an example. We target the neck and the waist, and then of course from side control we get rid of the crossface to then push and make space for our knees and legs to get even more frames. So in the case of side control, I'll make this simple. We get a forearm on the waist, in the waist, and the other forearm across the neck. Then we clean the crossface. But the point being, once you have these two, keep your weight to me. Once we have these two, we can bridge and make space for our legs to come in. And once my knees are inside, if he tries to push into me, it's very hard, and we can recover guard easily. So in my training, I realized that this principle can also work from north-south. How do we do that? So we're gonna be in north-south. And again, this is something that I always tell to my students. When you are in a bad position, the first thing you should do is to be calm. You don't need to panic or push. You're past, just think how you want to get free. Now, classically, a north-south has a reverse underhook and an overhook on the other arm. So we are in kind of this position. But regardless how his arms are formed, let's say he has two underhooks here, or let's say he has two overhooks. Okay, which is the worst way to keep north-south, by the way. But whatever he has, what you're looking to do is to target the neck and the waist. Okay. Now, of course, the configuration of the arms makes things a little bit different. Okay. For example, if he has an overhook, that makes it easy for me. Of course, it puts me in danger for Kimura. But it makes it easy for me to get across his neck, as we did from the side control. Okay. If he has two underhooks, then I have to work to get my arm in front of the neck. Okay. So let's say that the ultimate position, the final position we want to be at, is to have a forearm across the waist. 1 second. And a forearm across the neck. So if now Liam tries to put pressure on me, I can push on the neck and make space for my knees, okay? To get my knees inside. So, to make the technique more complete, let's start from two underhooks. What we can do to get the arm in front of his neck, okay? So the first thing we do, we get our cross waist, okay? And we start getting our elbow inside. If he's super heavy on us, then we finger walk. To bring our elbow inside, and we bring the elbow across his body. Okay, that will also give you a little bit more space because two elbows inside the body will make it harder for him to go chest to hip. Okay, and then once we have two elbows inside, come around. You see I was here, come down. As I go with my elbow in the center line of his body, I can pommel my elbow inside his bicep. Okay, and then slowly bring it to in front of his neck. If you feel like you have no space for your hand to come through, use your leg on his head to rise his body a little bit so you can bring the elbow in front of his neck. Stay down, please. Get your leg a little bit back. Yeah. Okay. Now we are here. We have a forearm across the waist and a forearm across the neck. From here now, we give a bridge and we get our knees ready to get in. And we push the neck first and get our knees inside. Let's do it again. Come down. I get my knees ready, at least one knee. I push his neck, and we are backing on. Okay. Now, sometimes what happens is that not only they have this configuration here. 1 second. But they also have the head on the floor. Okay? And from there, even if you get inside position with your arms, it's very hard to get your forearm in front of his neck. So that's when we start using our legs. Now from here, what I like to do, I like to have his arm inside, and I have to find a way to target his head. So the first thing I like to do, I like to go with my elbow and rise his head off the floor, and then I will use my leg on the side of his head to force his head in the center line again. Let's look at that again. I'm here, I have to end inside, I target the head. Sometimes you can do this as well, but of course, it will put you in danger for kimuras, okay? So I like to keep my hand inside under the armpit and use the elbow. Okay, so from here, I start digging under, just let them see. 1 second, keep that on the floor. I'm kind of digging under his head, okay? So I'm here and I'm digging under his head. So in this position, dig, dig, dig. Start lifting for our leg to come through, and then use the power of your leg to bring the head in the middle. And from here, as soon as possible, we target the neck with our frame, other frame inside, and we start pushing, 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 and get our knees inside, and now we're back into guard. Time. Stay there. Keep your elbow on the floor, please. Close your elbow a little bit. That's it. So we're here. I get my first arm across the waist, and I need to get this inside. So I start getting my elbow in the center line, pommel under his arm, and get the elbow in front of his head. Here. This arm under his armpit. This hand under his armpit. I start digging his head to make space for my leg, to then push his head in the center line, and we target, and we target the neck with our forearm. Now we get the knee ready, and we push, push, push in the neck, and get our knees ready inside, and we are backing down. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you liked it and if you learned from it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. More videos to come.